Jaime looks rough. Oh, you ain't playing around now.
Look at the vengeance in Arya's eyes.
Wow, what a clean table. Look at us, rejects of the nation, of the citizens, of the whatever. Hi, it's me, Tara Erickson, and this is Andrew
Flash
Gordon, and we're watching Game of Thrones. It's one of our faves. We love it. Tell the people how you're doing today, Andrew.
We love it so much. We can't remember any of the characters' names or how to enunciate them right, but we do love it so much. Oh, except that one and Tyrion, of course. But yeah. I'm doing well. I've got my blanket. I'm nice and comfortable right now. I'm really sore from working out. Aside from that, I'm great. I can't wait to get into Game of Thrones. Tara, how are you doing?
He had to add in that he's working out. Look at him go.
Because
I have this. I'm doing all right. I have to just I put my coffee in this.
What is that thing?
Well, it's just like, it's like a marinara sauce thing. And then I put this around to keep the heat in. Yeah. I know, but see, that wouldn't fit. And then I duct taped it, and I had it in a video yesterday. And I was like, I should maybe talk about this so they don't think I'm like hiding that I'm drinking crack cocaine or something out of some weird glass cup that I've now duct taped with a dish towel. What else? Follow us at Real Rejects everywhere. Duh. And yeah, thanks to Prepper for helping do this. I'm going to shout them out at the top because they've been doing a lot of juice these days. They're editing their butts off. So let's do this. Season 3, episode 5, 3, 2, 1. I clicked it.
Strike this man down if he is guilty. Give strength to his sword if he is true. Lord of Light, give us wisdom.
Lord of Light.
For the night is dark and full of terror.
Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay.
Cool.
Wow. Oh, God. The Hound was like, what in the actual F? He looked a little scared. These are close fighting quarters. It's tiny as hell up in here.
Very claustrophobic type of feel because of how close it is.
Ooh, okay, all right. Oh.
You can also feel for the actors how heavy everything is.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ouch. Oh.
This is one time where I don't want close seats.
Yeah.
Be as far away.
You get your head chopped off.
This is incredible choreographing. Yeah. If I had a baby nitpick, I'd say just a slight less on the quick cuts, just a little more wider shots, but overall, it's a great fight.
Whoa! He cut through his sword and his body! Holy
shite.
Junk.
Arya, don't!
Oh.
Looks like the god likes me more than your butcher's boy.
Oh, God.
He will.
Is he back alive?
Whoa!
Oh, my God. Okay, Lord of Light, that's some extra juice right there. That's wild.
How many men remain in Castle Black?
1,000. Liar. What happens to your eagle after I kill you?
He's no crow.
Just because you want him, and you don't make him one of us.
I'm not afraid of you.
Ooh. Dare you test and question my loyalty?
I like you, boy, but if you lie to me, I'll pull your guts out through your throat. 1,000 men. We'll find out soon enough.
Yeah, and then that'll prove his loyalty, I guess.
Don't need you to protect me.
We saw Rattleshout when he was about to cut your throat. Who vouched for you with Mance?
They really are adorable together, these two.
Oh.
Give it back.
It's mine. You want it? Come steal it back.
Oh, where's she going? A private cave, eh?
It's a cave of wonders.
Oh, my God. It's so cool in here.
It's about to get possibly hot in here.
Time you proved yourself.
Ygritte.
You swore some vows.
Yep, it's about to get really hot in here.
Oh, girl.
I want you to see me.
Holy tamale. Look at his face. Oh, my God. His face.
Now he gets to see this at home all the time.
He looks almost terrified.
Oh, he made a vow. Ooh.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to say no to
Yeah,
that.
too tempting.
There's no way.
That face, that body, sorry. I don't care about the vow.
Are you still dressed?
Good question.
Nothing, Jon Snow.
Ooh.
He knows something.
I take back what I said. Oh, getting that cuddle session back.
With your mouth.
There's been no one else, only you.
You were made.
I was a man of the Night's Watch. How about you? You were made.
This is such a cool setting.
Who was he?
Just a boy. That was the first one. Then there was this then boy. Spoke no common, but gods, he was built like a mammoth.
Yeah, thanks.
Don't need to hear about all of them.
They have such good chemistry.
Oh, yeah. I could totally see why they got married in real life.
Yeah, right?
I honestly, I felt it instantly in their first scene together when they were on the mountains. And they were doing that little cuddle session.
Let's not go back. I don't ever want to leave this cave, Jon Snow.
Jon Snow.
Not ever.
Kind of like a
Great
metaphor
shot.
internally. Be here with you always.
We're outlaws. Outlaws steal. You're lucky we didn't kill you.
Come try it, Archer. I'll shove those arrows up your arse.
Oh, look at the vengeance in Arya's eyes.
He's guilty.
Not in the
pissed.
eyes of God.
You can't.
Enough!
Yeah,
He hates
feels
the hound.
Does to make.
He's responsible for her father.
Go in peace, Sandal, again.
The Lord of Light isn't done with you yet.
Oh, God. Jaime looks rough.
Lord Bolton, I give you the Kingslayer.
This was the guy who had Theon, right? And I think he's also Galactus in Fantastic Four.
You've lost a hand.
No, my lord. He has it here. Send it to his father.
You'll hold your tongue unless you want to lose it.
Yikes, yeah.
Apologies, my lady. You're under my protection now.
Thank you, my lord.
She just towers over everyone.
Is that word from the capital?
Stannis Baratheon laid siege to King's Landing. And your sister, how can I put this?
Oh, he knows.
Your sister is alive and well.
Uh-huh.
Your father's forces prevailed. Sir Jaime isn't well. Take him to Qyburn.
Bolton knows about him and his sister. Oh, my God. Why?
Hello, Maester. What's your chain?
The Citadel stripped me of it. They found some of my experiments too bold.
Oh, God. Don't do that.
I can take away the rotting flesh, try and burn out the corruption with boiling wine. With any luck, that will suffice. You'll need milk of the poppy.
Milk of the poppy.
No milk of the puppy.
There will be pain.
I'll scream.
Quite a bit of pain.
I'll scream loudly.
Oh, Jaime ain't effing around.
Oh.
Ah! Great makeup. Great special effects.
Really, really good.
Oh, God.
It's too good.
Oh, God. I don't want to see him. Gross.
I feel it. Yeah.
I have reason to believe that House Tyrell do not hold the crown's best interests at heart.
I see.
Someone's jealous.
You have a good working relationship with the Tyrells. I thought you might look into it before you leave the capital.
I shall do my best.
And your best will prove better than when I asked you to locate Arya Stark.
Sick burn, Cersei.
Always so much subtext into what she says.
Gods, boy, that's enough. We're not in a tavern.
This is the interaction I need.
Fetch some.
It's the royal wedding. The word extravagant has been used.
What good is the word extravagant if it can't be used to describe a royal wedding?
True.
I understand that.
Good.
But as master of coin, it...
Got to be responsible.
We're at war, Lady Olenna.
What is it? 12,000 infantrymen the Tyrell family has supplied? 1,800 mounted lancers?
He comes with receipts, yo.
Yeah. Knows her facts. He's like, she's good.
The people are hungry for more than just food.
Yeah.
They crave distraction.
She's right about that, especially in the time of war.
I was told you were drunk, impertinent, and thoroughly debauched. You can imagine my disappointment at finding nothing but a browbeaten bookkeeper. Where did you go for them? Volantis?
Hardly ever do you have Tyrion be speechless.
We'll pay for half the expenses, and the celebrations will go on as planned.
Love that.
That's settled. Good day.
Wow, she has his respect. That was one of the best scenes.
Great. Yeah.
You don't have to do this.
I want to. They need good men.
Rob needs good men too.
Look, I've served men my entire life. I'm done serving.
Yeah, I want to do something in my free accord.
You just said you were serving your Beric.
He may be their leader, but they chose him. These men are
Democracy.
brothers. They're family. I've never had a family.
What about me?
I can be your family.
You wouldn't be my family. You'd be my lady.
Aw.
I get where they're both coming from. She feels he's abandoning her, but doesn't want to serve anymore, so.
Oh, God. Whoa.
Is this a rescue?
Oh.
I didn't do anything. I'm just a small disgrace.
Oh, my God. Wow. Oh, God.
Bring them in.
Jesus. You weren't even the Lannisters you're after. You wanted the Kingslayer.
It took 5 of you to murder 2 unarmed squires.
Murder, your grace. Vengeance.
Those boys didn't kill your sons. I saw Harington die on the battlefield, and Torrent
Was strangled by the Kingslayer.
Kingslayer.
This was your treason.
It's treason to free your enemies. In war, you kill your enemies. Did your father not teach you that, boy?
These are little boys.
Oh.
Jesus, disgusting act. I feel your pain, man, but come on, these little kids.
He wants to give me a scolding before he sets me free.
Oh, no, he's going to chop your head off, I bet.
I think that's what he means by sets me free. My head from my neck.
Escort Lord Karstark to the dungeon. Hang the rest.
I didn't kill anyone. I only watched for the guards.
This one was only the Watcher. Hang him last so he can watch the others die.
Oh, you ain't playing around now.
Well, it's showing insubordination's
Let's
not
freaking
allowed
go.
and okay.
Karstarks are Northmen. They won't forgive the killing of their lord.
If you do this, the Karstarks will abandon you.
Yikes, that's not good.
You brought them supper. Now they're dead.
And more boys will keep dying until this war is over.
This is such a complicated situation.
Keep him as a hostage.
Tell the Karstarks that as long as they remain loyal, you will not be harmed.
All right, so he's got to stay in the dungeons. Got to play the long game.
I don't know if he's going to do it. I don't think he's going to do it.
I don't want it to save me. I want it to haunt you to the end of your days.
Kneel, my
Ooh.
lord.
Okay. Guess I was right. We got some chopping to do.
Rickard Karstark, here in sight of gods and men, I sentence you to die.
This is going to have ramifications.
Kill me and be cursed. You are no king of mine.
Jesus.
Yikes.
Do I frighten you, child?
No.
I kind of thought your resurrection was cool, actually.
Thought he killed you.
He did.
But how?
Thoros, how many times have you brought me back?
Too many to count.
It's the Lord of Light brings you back. I'm just the lucky drunk who says the words.
How many times?
5, I think.
Wow. That's insane.
6.
There was the first time, the mountain. Lance.
Oh.
Right through the chest.
All his scars?
Then
Ugh.
I was stabbed in the belly.
Wild to have immortality like that.
Every time I come back, I'm a bit less. Pieces of you get chipped away.
Could you bring back a man without a head?
I was just thinking that about Ned.
Just once.
I don't think it works that way, child.
And so much time has passed as well. Like,
He's at rest now, somewhere. I would never wish my life upon him.
I would.
he's doing incredible acting right now.
I've sinned.
No,
I have wronged you. I have shamed you.
you're doing God's work.
Don't understand.
Wonder if the red lady told her that stuff.
The Lady Melisandre.
I know, Stannis.
Oh, she did? Yeah.
Everything.
Okay.
Everything?
No act done in service of the Lord of Light can ever be a sin.
She is a follower.
Yeah. It's truly a cult.
Oh, God. Those are all her stillborn babies?
Boys.
Oh, God. Okay.
She gave you a son. I gave you
Oh.
Sad.
nothing.
That's not true.
So you've come to see her as well. You must keep away from such distractions.
She's my daughter.
This is Tara sometimes when I walk into the studio just singing.
Sheree. Father!
Oh.
Great zoom in.
Oh.
Oh. That's why she's locked away.
Mother said you fought in a battle.
This poor
Did you
girl.
win?
No.
She's still so adorable.
I know, I'm just sad that they lock her up.
Did the Onion Knight come back with you?
He did. He fought bravely.
He hasn't come to visit me. He said he'd bring me back a present from the capital.
He won't be visiting, child.
Who did she just say?
Why not? He's my friend. Look, he made this for me.
Was it Davos she was talking about, or someone else?
Sir Davos is a traitor.
Oh.
He's rotting in a dungeon cell for his crime.
Dude, she's manipulating you. See it? Davos has always been so obedient, always served you.
Davos is the only one that really actually visits her.
Not so hard. We'll scrub the skin off.
What are you doing here?
Need a bath.
There's another tub.
This one suits me fine.
If I faint, pull me out. I don't intend to be the first Lannister to die in a bathtub.
Why should I care how you die?
You swore a solemn vow, remember?
Oh, yikes.
You're supposed to get me to King's Landing in one piece. Not going so well, is it? No wonder Renly died with you guarding it.
Bunda.
I was unworthy, forgive me. You protected me better than most.
Don't you mock me?
I'm apologizing. Let's call a truce.
You need trust to have a truce.
I trust you.
Okay.
Been an interesting journey watching the humanization of the Kingslayer.
You heard of wildfire?
Of course.
The Mad King was obsessed with it. He loved to watch people burn. He burned anyone who was against him.
The reflection in the water is amazing.
Finally, the day of reckoning came.
At the Kingslayer.
Robert Baratheon marched from the capital after his victory at the Trident. But my father arrived first.
I would love to see that episode.
We opened the gates and my father sacked the city. He told me to bring him my father's head.
Oh.
He turned to his pyromancer. Burn them all, he said.
He's a mad king.
Tell me if your precious Renly commanded you to kill your own father and stand by while thousands of men, women, and children burned alive, would you have done it? Would you have kept your oath then?
That might be a tough one to do. You can see the pain in his eyes, too.
First, I killed the pyromancer, and then, when the king turned to flee, I drove my sword into his back. Burn them all, he kept saying.
This is giving Jaime a lot of humanity.
I don't think
It's one of the best monologues on the show, actually.
he meant to burn with the rest of us and rise again, reborn as a dragon, turn his enemies to ash.
That's a lot of depth to his character, why he has so many demons.
If this is true, why didn't you tell Lord Stark?
Stark, you think? Honorable Ned Stark
Hey.
wanted to hear my side. He judged me.
That's tough.
But what right?
The Kingslayer!
Jaime. My name's Jaime.
What a freaking scene.
Sir Onion Knight.
Princess, gods, what are you doing here?
Aw, she got out.
You must get bored down here. I brought you something to read.
Aw.
It's about Aegon and his dragons. Aegon used to live here. Did you know that?
She's so cute.
Thank you, my lady. I'm sure it's a fine book, but it's wasted on me.
Oh, he can't read?
My lady, I can't read the words.
You
Aw.
can't. I'll teach you.
We can't.
Why not? What would they do? Lock us in cells?
She's already, yep, right there with him.
I wouldn't know where to start.
At the beginning, this word is Aegon. When you see A, E, and G together like that,
This is so sweet.
and the title of the whole book is An History of Aegon the Conqueror and his conquest of Westeros.
Oh, is Daenerys is marching on?
With the Unsullied.
Robert knighted you after the battle. Proudest moment of my life. All I could think of was how badly I had to piss.
I'm sad he's never going to see his dad again, though.
I was very nearly the first man knighted to piss on the king's boots. Robert would have laughed. He was a good man. Great warrior.
Can lead a king to the water, or a horse to the water.
Just once in my life before it's over. I want to know what it's like to serve with pride. To fight for someone I believe in.
Oh, it's Daenerys now.
Foreshadowing.
Kesoglaso idereptot daor. Indari valisirisis.
Cool.
Gendejevejerele idereveletas.
Love how she's giving them their own free will, so they respect her out of operating from a place of fear.
Grosso jevi brosa.
Torco nudo.
Grey Worm.
All Unsullied boys are given new names when they are cut. Names that remind them what they are. Vermin.
Yikes.
New names.
Hezer broza jevejimele dreveletas. Munya ao teptas lue brozi.
Like it.
Love it.
Bezo senestas kimbroto gomazedas derari vabustar.
Right.
Itorko nodo saji broji. Daenerys germasmo.
Love that.
King Robert wanted her dead. Of course he wanted her dead. She's a Targaryen. I suppose no one on the small council could speak sense to him.
Ned tried to.
He didn't want advice on how to govern from a man who fought for the Mad King.
And Ned tried so many times to say, leave her alone.
I don't know if your presence by her side will help our cause when we go home.
Forgive me, Sir Barristan, but I was busy defending the Khaleesi against King Robert's assassins while you were still bowing to the man.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not Lord Commander here. You're just another exile, and I take my orders from the Queen.
Tell him.
She asks me to take my exile, I will.
Tywin Lannister knows what he needs to do to make us unravel. Nothing. Only wait.
Don't let him.
2 Lannister boys for half their forces wiped out.
I need men to replace the Karstarks who marched home. There is only one person in this kingdom with that kind of army who hasn't already sided with the Lannisters. The man whose daughter I was supposed to marry.
Oh, God. Yeah, okay. I don't know, man. You're supposed to marry his daughter.
He won't let me leave. He's got too many reasons to keep me here.
And only one to let you go, because it will please me.
I thought so.
Uh-oh. Him and the squire giving each other eyes.
I'll have you know I'm to be married soon, and even my intended hasn't the slightest notion.
They rarely do, in my experience.
You have a good deal of experience, do you?
With the husbands.
Oh, Boonda.
That didn't take long.
Well, it took long enough.
Oh, I had a feeling, Tara.
Seems our Knight of Flowers is engaged to be wed.
Who's the lucky girl?
She may not be the grandest ship in the world.
The one you wanted.
I'll be leaving the city soon.
You still want me to come with you?
You want to go home, don't you?
Of course, more than anything. But maybe it would be better to wait. You've been so kind, I'd feel terrible if anything happened to you.
I can't tell you how touched I am.
Your sister has learned that your new friends, the Tyrells, are plotting to marry Sansa Stark to Sir Loras.
Very well. Missing some of Loras's favorite bits.
Sansa Stark, the heir to Winterfell. And I am not about to hand her over to the Tyrells. We need to act first and kill this union in its crib.
And how do we do that?
Okay.
Sansa Stark, a different husband.
Wonderful.
Oh, God. Who? Oh. What is that look?
He's not a Tyrion, is it? No.
I can, and I do.
Oh.
Girl's life miserable since the day he took her father's head. Now she's finally free of him, and you give her to me? That's cruel, even for you.
Do you intend on mistreating her?
Of course he wouldn't, but my God.
And Shay, too.
She's flowered, I assure you. She and I have discussed it at length.
There, you see? You will wed her, bed her, and put a child in her.
Oh, my God.
And if I refuse?
You wanted to be rewarded for your valor in battle. Sansa Stark is a finer reward than you could ever dare hope for. And it is past time you were wed.
I was wed.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, they played that cruel joke on him.
You should be thanking the gods for this. This is more than you deserve.
Oh.
Tyrion will do as he's bid, as will you.
Ooh, what does she have to do? Tell Cersei. Uh-huh.
You'll marry Sir Loras.
Oh, snap! You didn't see that coming, Biash.
Tyrion will secure the north, you will secure the reach.
Damn!
You're still fertile, you need to marry again and breed.
I am Queen Regent, not some brood mare.
You're my daughter!
You're gonna enjoy him in bed.
You will do as I command, and you will marry Loras Tyrell.
And put an end to the disgusting rumors about you, once and for all.
Oh, my goodness. What a twist.
That was fascinating. She thought she was getting one over on Tyrion. He's really a nice dad.
Wild.
Holy crap.
Hello there, fellow reject. I am interrupting this video first off to say thank you for watching. Secondly, if you have been enjoying Real Rejects, an amazing way you can show your support a little bit further is by joining our Patreon page, becoming a Royal Reject. The reason we started up our Patreon is because obviously with the kind of content that we produce, we are subject to copyright claims, monetization issues. I mean this, no hyperbole. We get a copyright claim on somethings usually daily. So our Royal Rejects have been an amazing way where we can still keep this channel going, still keep it alive. And of course, what we offer over there is the full-length reaction watch along for any movie or show that you see here that we cover for the highlights version on YouTube. Over there, you sync up with your own copy, so that way we're watching the entire thing with you from beginning to end, like we're your buddies on the couch or on another computer screen, wherever you want to place us. And secondly, this is one of my favorite parts, is you get to be a part of our videos, essentially, because every one of our reviews now, if you've been watching a while, we answer questions from our patrons. So by proxy, you're getting a shout out. By proxy, you're a part of our video. And you help us do a better video too. Like oftentimes you guys are asking us questions like, oh, I didn't think about that. Thank you for asking. So literally not just financially supporting, but also helping us just make better content. So there's a link in the description box and pinned comment if you wish to join. So many of you guys have already. Thank you for becoming Royals. And another way, if you wish to support, you can become a Righteous Reject. Those are those who go to our merch store. We hire the artists ourselves. Nothing is done through artificial intelligence. Our Royals get 15% off at the site. If you don't want to become a Royal, you want to go right to the site directly, there's a barcode right here on screen. Also, link in the description box and pinned comment. Of course, if you can't do any of that, it's A-okay. Just like and subscribe. That would mean a lot. Let's go back to the video.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
I've got too much wood in there.
The more wood, the bigger the fire.
It needs to breathe.
Needs air.
This is cool watching his journey too, especially as he's taking on so much new responsibility.
Castle Black is nice enough. Sometimes one of the brothers will sing.
Oh, I hear howling.
Sings best.
Do you sing?
No. Not very well.
Sing me a song.
Home is behind, the world ahead.
The father's face is stern and strong. The mother gives the gift of life.
Little buddy.
Cute baby.
That's not how you skin a rabbit.
I know how to skin a rabbit.
Not by the looks of it.
Oh, they said it was real, and the first scene we ever got with Tywin when he was doing the thing with the, what was it, a deer or whatever?
Whoa, that was quick.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is real.
Oh my God, done.
You learn not to use your fists, though.
Oh, you're going to punch the rabbits to death?
I had someone else in mind.
Well, someone else is sitting right here.
You're both very good at skinning rabbits.
Drop the testosterone.
You should talk to her every day. It's my fault. First time I met her, she put a knife to my throat. First time I met you, you held a knife at me.
All right, you got me there.
Yeah, we gotta work together, y'all.
Your way of skinning rabbits is quicker than mine.
Nice.
Osha! You're a good little hunter.
Oh.
Thank you.
That was so hard for her to say.
Not so hard, is it? Thank you.
Don't push me.
Hey. What's he dreaming about?
I'm right here with you.
Don't worry, guys. I won't say this is a Nightmare on Elm Street reference.
What's wrong with him? The visions take their toll. He's having
Jesus.
one now.
It's gotta scare Brown.
The visions kind of come a little bit with a curse.
I saw Jon
No.
Snow. He was on the wrong side of the wall.
Yeesh.
Surrounded by enemies.
They aren't his enemies now.
But he was with a really hot redhead. Ygritte, is that her name?
Brought a pair for you. They're too big for you, but
You killed someone for them.
I didn't kill him. But I bet his are still bruised.
Still can't walk properly.
He wasn't good to me the way you're good to me. Or he didn't do that thing you do with your tongue.
He's like, shut up.
You're a proper lover, Jon Snow. And don't worry, his secret's safe with me.
What secret?
The vow you broke?
Do you think I'm as dumb as all those girls in silk dresses you knew growing up? You're loyal and you're brave. You didn't stop being a crow the day you walked into Mance Rayder's tent.
He's been with other women.
Don't ever betray me.
Oh.
Because I'll cut your pretty right off and wear it round me neck.
Be quite a souvenir.
If you fall, don't scream. You don't want that to be the last thing she remembers.
Yeah, you'd rather it be your tongue. This is 700 feet, right?
Yep.
Jeez.
Joffrey. Cersei. Ilan Payne.
The Hound.
You're good. You're not as good as you think you are.
This is a little bit of a callback to the first one where she was using the bow and arrow, right?
Face, tits, balls. I hit him right where I wanted to.
Aye.
Yeah, I love that.
You won't be fighting straw men, little lady. Pull the string back to the centre of your chin and release. Never hold.
But I have to aim.
Never
Wait.
aim.
Aim small, miss small.
Your eye knows when it wants the arrow to go.
Huh.
Just your eye.
Okay.
There's someone out there.
That's about far enough.
Oh.
Got it.
We come as friends.
Begging your pardon, milady. We'll be the judge of that.
Are all fans of the Lords of Light?
Why are you here, my lady?
Forgive my manners. I don't see many ladies these days.
Lucky for the ladies.
How many times has the Lord brought him back?
6. I've always been a terrible priest.
By the time I came to Westeros, I didn't believe in our Lord.
Now I believe.
I knelt beside his cold body.
And said the old words. Not because I believed in them, but he was my friend, and he was dead. And they were the only words I knew.
Then like a little resurrection to make you a believer.
Our God is the one true God, and all men must serve him.
Oh boy.
You should see what happens with her. Crazy shite.
Bodkin point. Penetrates plate at 200 yards. Can you make him?
Yeah, nothing tricky about it. Just need decent steel.
Well, he's got Robert Baratheon's blood in him, right? He's a bastard.
I
Gendry?
don't like that woman.
Yeah.
Because you're a girl.
Gentry?
What does that have to do with anything?
That's who she needs. Gentry.
Forgive me, lad.
What are you doing? Let go of him. Tell him to stop.
Isn't that what she said to Stannis? There's other men with your blood in it?
We serve the Lord of Light, and the Lord of Light needs this boy.
Did the Lord of Light tell you that, or did she?
Oh God, how much gold is that?
You are more than they can ever be. They are just foot soldiers in the Great War. You will make kings rise and fall.
It's like,
Kind of a nice thing to hear when you're being captured.
Yeah, but at the same point, he just wants to be left alone.
I see a darkness in you, and in that darkness, eyes staring back at me. Eyes you'll shut forever.
It's my eyes wide shut. Oh, buddy. It's like, I tried to warn you. Let's get out of here. Oh, gnarly. They're climbing it, Tara. Damn, in the midst of a storm, too.
Really great practical effects here.
You're staring at me ass, Jon Snow.
Can you blame him? God, a nice...
Oh my God, don't fall. Jesus. Oh my God, I hate everything. Oh my God.
Yeah.
He didn't scream.
You take a hit, lad!
Whew, wow. Scary. Oh God. Psycho.
Sorry, were you sleeping?
Not anymore.
Water. You want some water?
Is he gonna just drink it in front of him?
Probably.
I wish I had some for you.
Oh, or do that. That's even worse.
So let's play a game. Which body
Shall
part
we play a
do you need the
game?
least?
Take the one in between his legs.
You've been wondering why you're here.
Yes.
Only where you are, who I am,
We have.
why I'm doing this to you.
If it's not the dad, I'm so interested to know who this is.
You win the game if you can figure out who I am and why I'm torturing you, and I win the game if you beg me to cut off your finger.
If I win, you'll let me go.
If you think this has a happy ending, you haven't been paying attention.
Yikes.
Where are we?
The North.
Too vague.
Deepwood Moss.
Terrible guess.
Oh God. Ah! I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it.
Do I look like a fucking umber to you?
Oh God.
I can't hold!
Did you see any banners flying when we came in?
It was just a guess.
Very good, Lord Theon.
Torrent Caster.
He's dead, strangled by the Kingslayer.
He was your
Oh.
brother. Your father. This Lord Rickard Caster.
The one that Rob beheaded. That's who this is?
I betrayed Rob. That's why you're torturing me.
Yes, you win.
Okay, I guess this makes more sense now.
Of course,
Oh,
you
Jesus.
forgot to ask one question. You forgot to ask if I'm a liar.
Oh God.
No, 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 no. Oh my shit! Oh!
Why is it in there? Why?
Reason. Well, one reason.
Oh my God! Really good effects, but I don't want them.
Please, go out! I win.
Oh God. Yep.
Yeah, you win. Stop showing me
win.
that damn finger.
We will do whatever we
You
can.
still have to marry.
Not what, whom.
Oh, is it him?
Oh.
Oh God. Oh.
No.
Our father requires Lord Edmure to wed one of his daughters.
Oh. He's gonna do it.
Could I see her first?
You want to count her teeth?
Could I see her first?
We need an answer before we leave. The wedding not more than a fortnight thereafter, or this alliance is at an end.
He's got trust issues.
Please excuse us while we discuss it.
You're gonna have to convince him to do it. He's gonna have to do
Hey,
it.
dude, what you did a few episodes ago, you owe us.
Yeah, he fucked up. He's gonna have to do it.
You can always get an annulment. They have those in these times,
No.
right?
No, sir. No, they don't.
Very least, I should be offered the same choice you were.
He's a proud man, and we've wounded him.
I didn't wound him. My answer is no.
Oh God. You're gonna have to do it.
The laws of gods and men are very clear. No man can compel another man to marry.
The laws of my fist are about to compel your teeth.
It's all right.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
Yikes.
You said you wanted to make amends for the stone mill.
You recall that heroic engagement?
Just do what every other guy does when you're sleeping with her. Pretend it's another woman.
If we don't do this and do it now, we're lost.
Kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place.
I'll marry her.
Do your duty.
It's not fair, all right. I'll remember it.
Dude, you got the hot wife, and look what I got.
I see my men have finally found you something appropriate to wear.
God, so awkward.
Everything is so much harder when you only have one hand.
I am acting on Lady Stark's orders to return Jaime Lannister to King's Landing.
Look what she's wearing.
When King Robb left Harrenhal, his mother was his prisoner. If she wasn't his mother, he'd have hanged her for treason.
Oh, I might be wrong. That is that for sure the guy who was next to Theon? Or I don't think that was, right? When I said that last episode.
Perhaps the safest thing to do is to kill you both and burn your bodies.
It would be, if you honestly believed my father would never find out about it.
I will allow you to go to King's Landing, and you will swear to tell your father the truth.
Shall we drink on it?
I don't partake.
May our journey continue without further incident.
Oh, she won't be going with you.
I am charged with bringing Sir Jaime to...
You are charged with abetting treason.
Oh, no. Yeah.
My grandson is the pride of High Garden. Your daughter
Is rich, the most beautiful woman in all 7 kingdoms, and the mother of the king.
old.
Old.
Her change will be upon
Ah.
her before long. I'll spare you the details of what will happen then.
Age is just a number, but I feel her.
The only thing that might turn it are details of your grandson's nocturnal activities.
Oh, no.
He knows.
A sword swallower through and through. Did you grow up with boy cousins, Lord Tywin?
Of course.
And you never...
No.
No experimenting, Tywin?
Never.
I congratulate you.
Never.
Like how she's trying to get under his skin.
True, we don't tie ourselves in knots over a discreet bit of buggery, but brothers and sisters.
Ooh, got him there.
I will not breathe further life into a malicious lie by discussing it.
It's not malicious if it's the truth.
You must admit many people find it quite convincing.
Yep.
I don't care what people believe, and neither do you.
True.
House Tyrell is throwing its prize flower into the dirt.
And if Cersei is too old to give Laura's children, we're throwing another prize flower into the dirt.
Tell him.
I love they're going tit for tat at this.
If you refuse to marry Loras to Cersei, I will name him to the King's Guard. He will never have children. The Tyrell name will fade. And High Garden will go to the children of Joffrey and Marjorie. Shall I draw up the order, or do you consent to this match?
It's a rare enough thing, a man who lives up to his reputation.
Good line. He's got her. Tywin's winning.
God dang, the dialogue is so freaking good.
Oh, God. It's miserable.
What are you talking about?
Nope.
This looks fun, Tara, in a crazy-ass way.
Oh, God. That whole thing is going down. The fuck? That's gonna... avalanche time? What are we gonna do? Oh, shit. There you go. Dead.
Whoa.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, ouch. Oh, God. Stab in, buddy. Come on.
We gotta
No, don't you dare. Oh, don't you do that.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Don't
Clip on. Come on. Clip the frick on, dude. Come on. Oh, my God.
This is so suspenseful.
John, you better freaking clip in there, dude. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, what happens now?
John's got her.
I know, but like, ouch! Oh.
Hate that guy. Warg.
I don't even know, but when they get to the top, they should kill him.
Well, she said, we're just soldiers to them. We're just numbers. It's you and me. Oh, I'm so taking you down. Yeah, I just want to climb to kill that dude.
That's a wonderful pin.
Oh, look how he's setting a brooch.
Brooch is a sort of pin.
Oh my God.
It's so awkward.
I love it. If you don't know that he's gay after talking about brooches for an hour, then I can't help you, Sansa.
I've dreamed of a large wedding since I was quite young. The guests, the food, the tournaments, and the bride, of course.
Yeah, all right.
The most beautiful bride in the world. A beautiful gown of gold and green brocade with fringed sleeves.
He's thought of her dress.
She's like, how do you know all this stuff? Is she being observant?
It's hard to say which of the four of us is getting the worst of this arrangement.
Yeah.
Probably Sansa, though Loras will certainly come to know a deep and singular misery.
So good.
Did you, or did you not, order Sir Mandan to kill me during the Battle of the Blackwater?
Not even answering the question. It's an answer.
He could have had me poisoned and no one would have known. But the king orders a king's guard to murder the hand of the king in full view of his own army. The boy's an idiot.
Oh, he's saying it was Joffrey.
What do you want me to say?
I want you to tell me if my life is still in danger.
Probably.
Yeah. Well.
Once Jaime gets back, Sir Loras may come down with a terrible case of sword through bowels.
Do you think people will like it?
I don't think they will even notice it.
You're right. It's not my wedding.
Ooh, God. And they've built up a friendship too. Oh, my God.
It's all sorts of bad.
As Tara would say, I hate it.
Lady Sansa, Lord Tyrion to see you. Should I?
I beg your pardon, my lady.
Good afternoon, Lord Tyrion. I was just trying on a gown for King Joffrey's wedding.
Look at her reaction to Tyrion walking in on that.
I need to speak with you, Lady Sansa.
Alone?
Yeah, Shay's reaction is so telling.
Alone, if I may.
Why do you need to speak to her alone?
Shay, please excuse her, Lord Tyrion. She's not from here. But I trust her, even though she tells me not to.
Oh, she's gonna hear it. Oh, God.
You feeling such dread at the prospect of me getting what I want?
Thwarting you has never been my primary ambition, I promise you. Although who doesn't like to see their friends fail now and then?
Exactly. Those are the best kind of friendships.
The one who fed you information about my plans. The one you swore to protect. You didn't bring her any enjoyment. And she didn't bring me any enjoyment.
Uh-oh.
Chaos is a ladder. Many who try to climb it fail. The fall breaks them.
Oh.
No, we loved her. Oh. I had her. That's why I said, oh, no, I was afraid. Tara, no. The ship has sailed.
But they refuse. They cling to the realm.
Oh, my God.
Climb is all there is.
Well, it coincides nicely with this, though, when he says the climb is all there is. At least punch him in the face. Minimum. I get he was doing it for survival, but still, he deserves a punch in the face.
Wow, beautiful
Love
shot.
how the light has soaked in as they finally got to the top. This is really glorious, to say the least. You're my woman. And I'm not afraid to show it.
Aw.
Nice pan out.
Yeah, it's a nice little shot. Great effects. It's
Great
good stuff.
Great.
Guys, if you're listening to us on Apple or Spotify, please give us a 5-star rating. Thank you to Proper for helping edit down these highlights. Super appreciate you. If you are on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. When you do, ring the bell. Or you're notified of all the videos that we will be dropping. I'm going to check to see if we got some questions for this. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so what went down? How did you feel about these episodes?
I love them. There's so much happening, so much to talk about. I think like my favorite part is always, I mean, yeah, you can always say like when it comes to action or nudity, we're never like lacking when it comes to those things. But I just always love the dialogue and the characters, the way we naturally progress them, or just like a simple scene where it could be Lady Tyrell? Is it she the older Lady Tyrell, right? And Tywin. That is just one of the most fascinating exchanges and interactions because they are both so savage and they are both so wise in what they are trying to achieve right there. That was literally one of my favorite interactions to watch. I was so great.
Scene.
And then also, too, just watching the humanization of Jaime Lannister. This is why I really appreciate this show. To see a character and I've probably talked about this before. It's been a little bit of a gap since we did the previous episodes, but this character I really despised in the past. I respected his skill when it came to as a swordsman and all that. I thought he was great, but I mean, he pushed out his brand out the window.
Yes.
And of course, some of the things he does with his sister is kind of gross, but just overall, I really despise the character and the way they've really been humanizing him, especially his relationship with Brienne, and then that entire might have been my favorite monologue. And you can always accuse me of recency bias. That's totally fine, and I can be a prisoner of the moment. But that watching the pain and the heaviness in his eyes, I didn't expect us to go there with his character. And to hear that story, I'm like, it really gave new meaning and depth to his character. I'm like, wow, I had no idea. And I know we don't have a ton of backstory when it comes to everyone. Like, we're still learning a lot of different things, but I really had that just gave me such a fascination with his character. And just hearing that too, because a lot of times too, I'm more of the belief, and I think it's more powerful when you show versus tell. But in this case, so sorry, I don't know the actor's name who plays Jaime. Such a powerful scene, the way he described it. There were beautiful words, but he really executed on those words, and you could really feel. He made me believe, like in my mind when he was describing that story, I really felt like I was there and I was envisioning it in my head, everything he was describing. And that's the hard thing about doing a monologue like that. You have to make the audience member believe that you are transporting them to that scene, especially if you're not going to show it, because I'm sure the directors and the writers let that actor know, we're not actually going to be showing this, so you're really going to have to make the audience believe that this is not going to be narration.
Right.
It's all you. So, and I'm sure it was a very tough prep for that scene too, and he was phenomenal. It was incredible acting in that scene. So there's definitely more I want to talk about. But what did you think of the 2 episodes overall?
So the most exciting thing to me, I think, would be Robb and Ygritte getting together.
Jon, right?
Yes, Jon Snow and Ygritte. I don't know what I said.
You said Robb.
Yes, Jon Snow and Ygritte, however you say her name. Them getting together is a lot of fun, and following sort of their love story, especially up through the wall, them almost dying. Now they're at the top. It's quite like an ending to these couple of episodes. And I also I do agree with you that in the tub, in giving Jaime Lannister a lot of humanity, basically being like, he did it for all the right reasons.
For sure.
Which is insane that he's been carrying around the Kingslayer name for so long. And it makes Ned Stark not as great. Basically, just like you are, you know, the vibe of like, you're not guilty until you're proven otherwise. Except Ned was like, no. He saw a sword in his hand and was like, you're definitely guilty. So that's a tough story to take in because we really love the Starks, and I still do. Nothing has changed about that, but it does change your mind about Jaime Lannister specifically. I think it's crazy how powerful Tywin Lannister is and how much he wins at literally everything. He comes in, he wins the freaking war, and now he finds out that they're trying to get Sansa to marry Loras into the Tyrells, and he's like, no, we're not going to do it. And he does not give an F. He will literally do anything to keep his power, including marrying off both his daughter and his son to people that they do not want to marry. What a freaking twist.
His children are just tools to him. He couldn't care.
Yes, that is a wild, wild twist. I did not see that coming. I cannot wait for the conversation. I hope we do get to see it of what the hell is Tyrion. How is he going to explain this? Will he tell them the truth? I don't know that he can do that. So he's going to have to be the bad guy to both of them. And that's just going to be terrible.
I think the fascinating thing too, Tara, in that scene was Cersei was so happy. She's like, Tyrion's going to have to do something he hates to do. And she was so like gratified in that moment. And it's like, oh no, you got to do something too. It's like, I don't know why she thought for any moment that her father was just only had Tyrion in mind for doing something nefarious and awful towards him. It's like, don't you know who your father is? Like, he never has your best interest at heart.
Right.
So, and then like to finally get that reveal, I'm like, that's why I love this show so much. It's so unpredictable in all the right and satisfying ways. And then it also can be so gross in all the other ways too. Like, for instance, with Theon, like that finger that, oh my God. I don't know how they do the special effects on this, but they are incredible. Like, it is some of the most gruesome shit I've ever seen in my life. Yeah. It's movie effect type of special effects that they get for a TV show budget.
Yeah, they do. They do a great job. I think more specifically, mostly what we learned in these last 2 episodes was that the Lord of Light is real AF. That guy was re-alived 6 times, which is insane.
Yeah.
And I'm very intrigued to see what they do with Gendry, with the red lady, with his blood. I'm like, well, where is he gonna go? Is he gonna be better than Stannis? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a wild plot. I mean, wild plots in general is insane. And then, of course, Rob's uncle's got to marry one of the Frey girls, and we all know they're not very good looking at all. So that's also terrifying. There's so much going on. And Rob made a really, I will say that I get it was vengeance. They cut off his dad's head, and now he's pissed. He's trying to prove a point because he's kind of losing the war. But I do think he should have not cut off the Karstark's head, so he could have still had them as soldiers. Now we're a little bit screwed, but I also get why he did it.
Yeah, I get why he did it too. He wants to make sure that there's obedience in his army and under his kingdom. He wants to make sure no one steps out of line. He gave orders to make sure that nobody does anything to dissuade or anything like that. And I understand the possibility of why he would the need to rather do it. So, but his wife, and when you're in that type of anger and in that animosity mode, sometimes logicality just goes out the door.
Yeah.
And that's why his wife and his mom were like, hey, look, we're going to lose half our forces if you kill him. Mm-hmm. It's better to just keep him as a hostage. Let's just wait till the war ends. Let's let cooler heads prevail right now.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, just didn't. He wasn't listening to the Cooler heads did not prevail, unfortunately, so it could cost him. But then we learned with Theon Greyjoy, I know he said he was a liar, that guy, but that was it. Did he say he was his son, right? The one who cut off his head, that Rob's... what's his name? The guy who Rob cut off his head?
He's Karstark's son.
Yeah,
I believe so. They left it on that.
Yeah, so if that is the truth, and if he is torturing Theon for, because of what he did at the betrayal, for what he did to Winterfell and just in general, I'm fascinated how he's going to react when he learns of what Rob did to his father. Like, does he align now with Theon? We'll see.
I don't know, man. Also, it's funny that we see Joffrey is 0% these 2 episodes at the very end with his bow and arrow. He kills Roz, which is just it's so.
I loved her.
Sad because she was great.
Yeah.
And of course, every episode, Joffrey is just proven to be such a little prick.
Yeah.
He's just the worst.
And so is Lord Baelish. I hate him so much,
just the worst,
He's
man.
Awful.
And, seeing Sansa cry and the ship is leaving and you're like, oh, my God, that was like her one and only hope. She wants to get away from this very terrible place. So does Loras. And now he has no idea they're both going to be stuck here.
Yeah.
Which is going to be really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I think we covered pretty much everything there. Tywin, Lady Olenna. Yeah. Oh, that was honestly one of my favorite scenes, is like what you already said. When Tywin and Lady Olenna.
The back and forth was so good.
Yeah, it was really, really, really great. The same with Lady Olenna and Tyrion. That was also a great conversation. They gave Lady Tyrell a lot of really great monologues in these last 2 episodes, which I really appreciate because she's a really phenomenal actress. Like, she comes on screen and you're like, I believe her. I mean, I believe everybody in this, but I really, really like her. I love her writing.
For sure. But also I love when she's like, yes, is it her son and her daughter, the Tyrells that she's marrying off to them?
Yes.
Okay. I love how she said, yeah, he's a sword swallower or whatever, but at least my children aren't doing things together. I love that.
Exactly.
How she got back at him and she was trying to get under his skin as well. So that scene was just incredible by 2 incredible actors. The back and forth was just amazing. That's why the show is so damn good. The dialogue, the actors, the way they're able to contort back and forth with each other is just incredible. And also, too, we didn't really talk too much about Khaleesi when it comes to just what she's doing, how she's marching on.
Yeah. That's
also fascinating, too. And then with Jorah, like, is he going to have to make a decision of exile, possibly, if it makes her look bad, if she is able to take the Iron Throne? So that leaves an open door, the possibility. But I think, like, he's so loyal to her and so caring towards her that if that's really what she asks and that's going to be the best look, he's not going to want to do it, but he's going to do it for her. So, yeah, it's always about the politics, right? In regards to that. So that was a fascinating conversation that they had. But I also love, too, that we're seeing, and this has always been with her when it comes to a leadership perspective, she operates from a place of respect and love and loyalty. She doesn't operate from a place of fear. And she gives her soldiers and the people that follow her choice and free will. And I love that so much about her. People want to follow when you give them that choice.
Yeah, exactly. It was a really beautiful moment. I really love these last 2 episodes. Can't wait for more. Please leave a like, leave a comment on these videos. Tell us what you are loving, what you're not loving. Tell us how cool we are. We love you guys. We'll see you on the next one.